This is Kelly Diane, and I am here to do your timeline tarot. How this is going to work is I am going to make one scenario and then another scenario for each zodiac sign. This is air signs, and I'm going to do them first because it's your birthday month. So you can jump between timelines. You can be in one timeline and then move to the next timeline. So it really just depends on the choices you make. Depends on what timeline you're going to end up in. So this is for Libra. Your Gemini and Aquarius, your timestamp is going to be in the description. Let's see what's going on here. And I don't pick love or work. It's just whatever, decides to come out is what you need to hear. So here we go, Libra. Libra, feeling caught up, stuck, and entangled is some of the words I got before I started recording. Let's see what that's about. It's kind of a negative way to start, huh? Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I just heard the word devastation. I don't like that. Why? Why is there devastation, Libra? All right, so first timeline. You're feeling like you don't have a lot of options. You might have actually just met someone that you used to be kind of a playboy, but is like wanting to change their ways, and they might have been saying they wanted to change their ways and you didn't trust them before. And you're really feeling confused by what they're talking about. And it's like, okay, do you want to be a playboy? Do you not want to be a playboy anymore? Or playgirl? This doesn't matter. But it's making you feel extremely confused. That sucks. Hopefully we can figure out something better for you. It's like, do they want this? Do they not want this? In the past, they have been, but it's saying that they don't want to be that way any longer. Yeah, you don't have to go back and forth with this individual or inside your mind. A lot of this is your own internal garbage that you're feeding yourself. I think this might also have to do with a child. That's why it's so intense for you. Man, you just keep going back and forth. I don't know that you're going to come together with this person. It looks like you're going to have to maybe take a time out from the situation and just kind of gather yourself is what I'm getting here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's promising, but only because you don't trust this person. That's what this is all about. It's about trust and lack of trust. But it also indicates to me that you're not moving away from this person. And only true Libran fashion are you going back and forth so extreme. So you're not moving away from this person, but it is creating a lot of turmoil in your space for my first timeline people. Let's go on to the next timeline, and I will sum up everything for everybody here in a minute. Yeah, the first timeline people, it's like you really just need to get out of your own head. Just stick to a point. Stick to whatever point you're making, or stick to whatever decision you're making. And don't just go back and forth over and over and over again. Ugh. All right. Second timeline. All right. Somebody's dealing with somebody. You're dealing with somebody who is obsessed with financial gain and very egotistical is what I'm getting here. And you're leaving this situation because you're done feeling like you're stabbed in the back and you're done feeling like you're tied up. It's interesting. Some of you are so sure what you're doing here. Yeah, you're coming out with a vengeance. You're going to let this person know how you feel immediately, and you're done waiting for that. Let's see what else I can get here. So this is the second timeline. It's funny how back and forth the first timeline was, and the second timeline is like, okay, no, I've made my mind up. I'm tired of feeling victimized by this, and I'm gonna come out and live my best life. Is what I'm getting. Oh my gosh. But you're not wanting to move on. and you're not seeing your self-worth. What the hell? What the hell? That reminds me of that little TikTok where that kid says that over and over again. What the hell? What the hell, Libra? Oh, that card wanted to come, but I don't know. Let's see here. All right. Travel is what keeps coming in my head. Yeah, you're done going back and forth. So this is like you were the first timeline like a month or so ago, and now you're just like, I'm done. This is what it's gonna be. Done feeling sad for myself. The player card came out for me. He's a player. Knight of Wands is always player to me. And oh my gosh, there might actually be two individuals you're dealing with here. One is definitely more adventurous than the other, but they're both fire signs. All this fire energy. You just cannot continue with this egotistical person. And it's like I find this egotistical person in both the timelines, Libra. But it's a fire sign, and there's some earth here too. So let's see if we can get some advice for both timelines, since it looks like they're both kind of leading into one, which is interesting. And you know, I hope that continues in these readings, because that's kind of my hope, is that we can merge timelines. Let's see what else we get here. So what's some advice for the Libras? Because both timelines, they really just need to get away from this toxic situation. It's not helpful to you. It's actually hurting you. You're forgetting your own magic. Okay. So the love situation for one group of people, and I believe it's the top group of people, is all in your head. The person actually wants to create a future with you, but you don't trust them. The second timeline people, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to stop being an F-boy and wants to continue playing games, and I believe is a fire sign. You are not going to come together with this person, and you're going to eventually, like, if you hold your ground, they're going to just walk away. Yeah, I mean, you need to focus on what you want to build in yourself and on your own, and stop relying on other people and being codependent with them. That's just what it is. Like don't be codependent with this person or these people. In both scenarios, like, you don't need to be so codependent. I'm going to pick a happy card. This is more of an oracle card for both people. Let's see here. You need to not be codependent with these people, because ultimately it's up to you to decide what you want, or you can continue the toxicity. I mean, that's your choice too. I'm just here to read the cards. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating a wedded bliss. Interesting. You might actually be going to a wedding. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. See, these are so much more uplifting. Also, get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So some of you might need to cut out some toxins. You might need to start to, you know, cut out toxic people. But also, like, if you build yourself up physically, you're going to not feel like you have to. You're just going to feel stronger in your spirit. You just are. So always get healthier. And again, this reading might have been about a marriage or a situation for sure. But this middle card shows like a childlike energy. And it's just like, remember the childlike person inside of you that had wishes, ambitions, dreams, and be more of a dreamer. Allow yourself to be more of a dreamer, Libra. Let's pick one more card for you here. Mistakes are a natural part of my soul's journey. I learn, I forgive, and I move forward. Beautiful. So you know, I know you're the love sign and you're all about love and companionship, but ultimately you have to have the ultimate love relationship with yourself. And that's really what this reading is about. Like, you can have everything you want, but you've got to build that relationship with self. Okay? All right, Libra, that's all I got for you. So we're going to clean this air. And we're going to invite Gemini to come forward. I would like the Gemini energy to fill the room. Gemini, this is your timeline tarot. I'm going to put up 2 scenarios. Sorry, 1 second. There's like a loud car. I'm going to put up 2 scenarios. One scenario could be for you. The next scenario could be a potential timeline that you'll move into. It all depends on choices you make. We all have timelines, and they all can be different. And remember, this is potentials. So anything can change if you decide to change your behavior. I don't really know what's going to come out. This could be love. This could be career. It just depends on who needs to hear what. Some of the first words I got before I turned this on were clouded, judgment, rebirth, runaway. Woo! That's some heavy stuff. All right, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what do you need to tell Gemini tonight? Okay, so some of you might be dealing with an individual that is extremely old-fashioned in their way of belief, and it actually is something you're ready to move out of. You want to be a little new age per se, or not so old-fashioned. Like, you just don't feel like you fit into that situation anymore. Yeah, you're having a new start. This is awesome. And you're going to have an individual that actually wants to come forward and give an offer of love, or say, hey, let's make amends with this situation. Because here you are being the fiery priestess, and you're just like, I'm secure in who I am. And if anybody wants to make an appearance in my life, that's fine, but I'm not going to be codependent to them or the situation at hand. You're going to just allow life to come to you. And that's a beautiful way to be. Beautiful way to be. Let's learn some more about this Hierophant. So you're shedding old structures, you're shedding old belief systems, and you're really standing in your power, which is beautiful. Yeah, you're no longer sulking. You're not freaking out about the past. You're letting old burdens go. You're starting over, fresh. We got the sun twice. This is new beginnings for you. Bad ace. Bad ace. I love this reading. So the first timeline, you people are headed down a really good path, and you're going to invoke all kinds of people and good situations to you. It's almost like you're drawing it in. That's great. That's excellent. I just heard like the word tourist. I keep getting stuff about travel. It's so weird. Like, I don't understand what Spirit's trying to tell me with traveling, but I just keep getting all kinds of stuff with travel. I don't know if some of you are traveling more. Maybe people are traveling more. I don't know, but I keep getting like Travelocity. I keep getting stuff about agents. Book a vacation, Gemini. All right, let's check out the next potential timeline for you all. Woo! Queen of Swords. Here you are. Yeah, you're not like on pause any longer. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but there's lots of air here too. But you're over, like, again, you're not living in the victim place any longer. Either timeline, this is amazing. You're not living there. You're done with toxic bull crap. And I feel like you are focused either on children or like healing the childlike aspects of yourself. And you're not stuck on the old thinking pattern of like, I have to be married, or this is the only way I can be happy. Like, you are just fine either way, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here at the very end. So, I mean, both timelines, both scenarios, both timelines are feeling extremely strong and for sure about yourself and the situations you are in. Like, you are severely living your best life. Living your best life. So, I don't know what the clouded judgment or, well, rebirth is on here. So, I mean, that sounds like what a lot of you guys are doing is you're living a rebirth situation. That's freaking awesome. I would say, Gemini, keep doing what you're doing. I don't have a whole lot of advice for you guys. It sounds like you just kind of are in a really good place, which is great for Geminis because typically Geminis have been struggling a lot these last couple years. So I'm super happy for you. Just keep standing in your power because I feel like a lot of people might become jealous of that, and you need to be aware of that, and that might be difficult because some people might be jealous of where you are in life. Some of you might be changing the way you eat is another thing I'm getting. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation ability. So if you're choosing to eat more organic or more vegetarian like that, just might, clear the slate for you even further. Not that you have to be a vegetarian to be great, but you might be changing and deciding this new way of life for you, even working out. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. I think that, speaks for itself. Everything's okay. Geminis have a tendency to worry a lot. And it's like, if you think the other shoe is going to drop, it's not going to drop. You've worked hard to get to where you are. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. So just remember, like, wherever you are, Gemini, all I'm seeing is greatness. So if you're in a bad way right now, the next few months look like it's clearing up for you. That's excellent. All right. If you like my reading, please share and subscribe. I have donations in my description if you feel like donating. If not, that's okay too. And I really appreciate you watching my channel. All right. Thank you. Moving on. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. That's interesting. So, Aquarius. Before I turned on my camera, I got toucan, travel, Cape Cod, and free. I don't know what that's about. I guess we'll find out, won't we? What do I want to use here? Let's use these. So I'm going to be doing a timeline reading. Both timelines will be split. There'll be one timeline. There'll be a total of 2 timelines. And you can move between either timeline if you so choose, depending on choices, thoughts, feelings, reactions. All those things apply. I don't decide if this is a love reading or not. It just depends on what spirit wants to tell you. All right, Aquarius. Did I say Gemini? I don't know. I said Aquarius. Aquarius! That Gemini energy is strong. Lots of Gemini energy in this, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Boop. Ooh, some of you might have a lot of like shoulder pain, like upper shoulder pain. I get that. Like, ooh, ouchie. Ooh, you're starting off with the sun. You're learning how to fill your own cups and to take your own journey in the direction you're wanting it to go in. And you're coming out of a place that you might have needed a lot of strength in order to accomplish or get here. I also am seeing some sunflowers that might be important to some of you. But you started off the reading with a sun, and that's amazing. It seems like the drama is stopping for some of you. So you might have just come out of an extremely dramatic situation, and that's over. You're not doing that anymore. It's completed. The drama is done, and you have been reborn. You have been reborn. Might have some Leos you're dealing with too. Let's see here. What else we got going on here, Aquarius? Yeah, it's like you're just going to have fun. Like I just keep hearing the word, I'm going to have fun. The words, I'm going to have fun. There might be a situation where you feel like, I don't know, you're going back and forth as far as a choice or decision that you need to make. Because you feel fine about it, but it's like you're feeling the pressure of this decision needing to come out. Like you need to make a choice about something, and you're fine with like filling your own cup, but somebody's like, hey, time to make a decision here. Like, what do you want to do? And you're just feeling really confused as to what to do. There might be children involved in this situation, but I can tell you, Aquarius, you're going to be coming out of the confusion within about 2 weeks. Like it's going to become clearer to you. Let me see here. Let me clarify a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I just heard toaster. What the heck? Toaster? I don't know. I don't know what that's about. So the decision that you're going to have to make it's indicating that there's some old wounds that you've not dealt with yet from your past. Some old wounds that you think are needing to follow you right now, but they're just really not necessary. I think the decision you need to make is going to be a lot clearer for you if you just... So it looks like to me it's just a matter of you leaving behind old things that don't serve you any longer, Aquarius, is what this is showing to me. You just have to leave behind what is no longer serving you. And then you're going to be okay. And then you're going to be able to make this decision that you need to make that's difficult, okay? So that's the first group. Now we're moving on to the second potential timeline. Aquarius. This is the next timeline for the second timeline for the Aquarius. Let's see here. What does Spirit want to tell you? Oh. So the second group, it looks like you've had a lot of fighting around you. Someone's trying to come forward with an offer, but you're too focused on what you're trying to build instead of like taking this offer, because it's like, no, I'm working too hard. I'm trying to build what I want. And you're pretty secure in that decision. You're pretty secure in that decision. You're not going to take the crap. You're not going to take it on. Because it's like this person has a lot of baggage. And the situation has a lot of baggage. And it's like, no, I'm pretty content and pretty sure that I know what I want to do. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see what this other person thinks about that. They look at you as an independent individual. And they know that you know how to fill your own cups. But they don't know how to do that. And I feel like this one tries to leech on you a little bit. Yeah, it's all fighting. Holy moly. It's all fighting with this person. All fighting. They're not going to move on from you easily. They're not. They're not going to move on from you easily because they think that you are for them. Oh my gosh, it's kind of a stalker. It's kind of like a stalker situation. You might have a stalker. They think that you are for them. And you are for them when you're in a toxic mood or a toxic pattern of behavior, but you're not for them right now. Like, you're just not. All right. So I think you need to keep that individual at bay is the best thing I can say. Let's see. What do you need to know? See, some of you are calling me to do these animal cards. So we're going to do that. And then I'll give you some happier cards because that always helps. So, all right, Aquarius, I'm going to pull some animal cards for you. It's kind of lighten up the mood a little bit here. But it seems like a lot of you, both timelines, I mean, you're actually doing pretty well. You know what you want to do. You're pretty secure in the decision you're making. It's just a matter of like getting out of your own head about it. So let's see here. What animal cards do we need for you, Aquarius? Ooh. We got Fox Spirit, think on your feet, which I think you're able to do. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. And Koi Fish Spirit, there's always enough. So just, I mean, I think that's always a good message for like anybody, just to always think in the state of like abundance where everything is, there's always enough of everything. It's always coming towards you. Never feel like you're in a state of lack, because that's when you start to create a state of lack for yourself. So, all right, that's all I have for you. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this with somebody else that might enjoy it. If you feel like donating, I have an option for donations in the description. If not, that's fine too. And I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much.